So let's talk about fibromyalgia, lupus, Lyme's. They're all really the same thing, to tell you the truth. Different chemistry markers in the body come off and stuff, but to tell you the truth, the cause is always the same. And if you keep it simple, you will always know the causative factors of these things and always know your remedy. You have to understand the giant lymphatic system, the sewer system of the body. Keep in mind, again, your cells, they can't get up and go to the bathroom. Your cells, they can't get up and go to the kitchen. So they've got to be fed. They've got to be cleaned on site. Therefore, these fluids flow around all your cells. Your cells live on a river of fluids. These are interstitial fluids. And these fluids, of course, is how we feed them and how we clean them, just like we do babies here. So I don't know how much got on the other video, but I want to go down this line. It's important to understand that the body's simply 100 trillion cells and 2 major fluids. You got parasitic action, you got all that, okay. Bunch of cells and 2 major fluids. And of course, there's only 2 sides to chemistry. And understanding pain and inflammation and swelling, you must understand there's 2 fluids that control the health of the cells, and there's only 2 sides to chemistry. That's how simple this is. Going back to pain and swelling and inflammation, no matter where, in the joints, in the muscles, it doesn't matter where, because it's all just a bunch of cells with 2 major fluids controlling the health of those cells. And there's only 2 sides to chemistry. You got the corrosive, the aggressive, the male side of chemistry. That's the acid side of chemistry. That's like soda pop, phosphoric acid. Then you've got the female, the healing side, the base side of chemistry, or what's called alkaline side of chemistry. So, understanding the nature of these 2 sides of chemistry, this planet is a predominantly base side chemistry planet. This is a female planet ran by men, basically. And that's why we have so many wars. It's so aggressive. You know, digestive wastes go out the colon, but what about waste from 100 trillion cells? Head to toe, these wastes got to come out. If they don't come out, these wastes are stuck in these tissues because the filtration of the kidneys are compromised. And what we have is acidosis. We have the building up of acids, the retention of fluids, but these are acid fluids. And you start to get stiff and tight and sore, pain, swelling, and then decay of cells. So again, lupus, fibromyalgia, this is acidosis, just all location, and you're going to feel it. You're going to hold water with that, and you're going to feel it. And this problem is kidneys. Kidneys are always the key. I'm 38 years old, and I have lupus and a thyroid problem, but before that, when I was younger, I was chronically. I'm on medication, but I want to heal myself, not medicate myself. Smart woman, can you let me know what herbs are good for these conditions? Well, put it this way, you're systemically involved. Put lupus into the category of fibromyalgia and Lyme's and all of that. Just put all that in the same category. Systemic acidosis. Definitely want to go after the kidneys and adrenals. Same type of protocol. Get your kidneys, 1 liquid, 1 capsule until you see sediment. Then you can go down to 1. I'd hit 2 lymphatics, 1 GI. Clean up your GI tract, honey. So you go in with stomach and bowel number, whatever you need, 1 or 2 probably. Do a lymphatic capsules, lymphatic 1 capsules, and then do a lymphatic 4, lymph node 2 liquid. You could do that. Take a parasite in for a few months just to kind of clean out any boys there. If you've never dewormed yourself, do the first detox kit. Kind of a good deworming there. Check your stools always when you're deworming yourself. If you see what you think is weird, then deworm yourself more. Parasite in will keep deworming you, but if you're getting a little more aggressive things like flat noodles out, that little flesh looking, that's tapeworms. Roundworms are like size of pencils or smaller, flesh looking. Same thing, pins, hooks, you name it. You just want to keep getting the body. Threadworms, long, translucent type worms. Get all this stuff out if you got those in you, but keep moving your lymphatic system, and you're going to do well, because this is the fluid that's a dominant fluid of the human body. It's systemic, meaning it runs all through you, and it deals with the acid side of chemistry. Eating the fresh fruits and berries and melons will revitalize the blood in and of itself. And the fruits and berries and melon, great liver cleansers and stuff like that. Whenever you see these systemic issues, no matter what terminology they link to this. An inflammatory autoimmune problem. Know immediately it's your lymph system and acidosis. Just because they don't understand it doesn't mean you can't understand it. It doesn't matter what viral, bacterial, protozoa, it doesn't matter what action you see secondary to that, because that is easier to, those are easy to remedy in the sense that you never want to destroy the colonies, complete colonies of bacteria in your body. That wouldn't be smart, because you get a lot of nutrition, vitamins from bacterium in the body. So you don't kill bacterium. So you have this gigantic sewer system called the lymphatic system. When it's backed up and the kidneys aren't filtering that system, that's when you start to get acidosis, and that's inflammation initially. When it's inside the cell, then we call that intracellular acidosis, and the word we use for that is cancer. But before, on the outside of a cell, it's inflammation. And everybody has pain everywhere in the joints. There's precursors to this, and the precursors are weak kidneys and adrenals. Not filtering your sewer system anymore, it's backing up. The adrenals are low, your steroids are low, you're having a hard time fighting acid, your cholesterol's go up fighting acid, your calciums are being pulled out to fight acid, so you get yourself in some serious ways. Fixable, every one of them. It's not difficult to turn the whole thing around. You get your kidneys and adrenals fixed, filtering this lymph system, and your body just removes all these acids. Any mutations will go back to normal, and your body becomes whole again.